Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Ricky Warwick here from Black Star Riders, and you are watching CMS TV.
Well, anything else going on that's worth a fuck?
No, man, not really. I mean, I will say, I want to congratulate our fans for stepping up on the contest.
Oh yeah, what was the contest? I wasn't even made privy of it.
Well, we'll get into it when we do it. Me and you, I have a thought on how we're going to do this.
All right.
Me and you are going to talk through the topic.
Okay.
Just give our opinions, because I found out what I thought was a good topic.
Should we do that in the sponsored segment?
No, absolutely not, because I want the people that are not in the sponsored segment to fucking hear that if they were paying for the sponsored segment, that they could be winning a bunch of shit.
Okay. That's a good thought.
But what we'll do is me and you will talk through it. Then we will read all the responses. There's about 15 responses.
All right.
To the question. I made it a more than just a yes or no thing. They had to give a little bit of information.
All right. So it was an essay question.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is since I put it together, I'll let you keep a list, and you can rank the guys in order that you think their answer is.
All right.
And then the top 10 of them, we will send books and the lovely dock and box set.
And the CMS license plates.
The CMS license plates. And, we'll send all this stuff out to the winners. So that'll be good.
All right.
But yeah, I actually have a plan on that one.
Okay. And to sweeten the pot, I may even throw in one of the more expensive gasoline attendant shirts.
Ooh,
everybody likes those.
Look at that. That'll be nice.
Everybody likes those.
Hell yeah.
I talked to our good friend Sammy Lee from Red Rain. I think it was yesterday.
Sure.
And I don't know if you noticed in their video that they shot for their live performance over there at Dr. Pepper Park.
Mm-hmm.
A week or so ago.
Yeah.
But they produced some new swag because Sammy produces the CMS shirts and things.
Sure.
His company. And I said, yeah, I noticed you went with the button downs now. And he goes, yeah, he says, we liked your shirts so well, we decided to go with the button downs.
Nice.
So he goes, you definitely were an inspiration for the button downs.
You're like, all right, well, just throw me $3 a shirt and we're all even.
Right. So, they put the Red Rain logo across here, just like the CMS logo or this logo that I'm wearing tonight, and did the button down shirts and stuff, and they look pretty sharp.
Nice. Yeah, no, I didn't see that, but that would require Sammy to actually send me the photos that he's supposed to send me. But
I know he said that we were actually talking. He goes, and I feel so bad for Chris because I promised him I was going to do some shit and I didn't do it, and I got to get with him, and I just haven't done it, and I don't have an excuse for it aside from just sloughing off.
Yeah, I talked to him today too, so I know his news.
I'm going to call you today. So
yeah, we talked, and
last night he says I'm going to call Chris tomorrow, and I'm going to walk through some stuff.
Right, and I won't say his news, but I'll say this: I'm very happy for him. Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm sure we'll talk about that here in a few weeks, but good for those guys. They have a very significant change in the power of the Red Rain, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
I was telling them, we were discussing, their look and their image on stage, because, they did kind of step up a little bit and actually dress on stage,
right.
Actually wear like some stage looking clothes and stuff. And he goes, I've had that. He goes, I've had this discussion with these guys. It's just like, we got to do something to stand out a little more than the guys who just show up in their jeans and t-shirts, look down at their shoes and play, because we got to step up the imagery a little bit.
Yeah.
And they seem to have done that, in that, at least in that last live video I saw.
Yeah, they did. They looked like a band.
Yeah, they did. I told them that. I said, Chris and I both commented that you guys actually looked like a band for a change.
A band with a fucking pirate captain leader.
We talked about that too. but it's funny though. But you got to get a little bit of imagery going on there and go up and look like a performer.
Yeah, well, they do now. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, speaking of looking like a performer, and we'll wrap up this segment.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine, she and her daughter went to see Taylor Swift last week.
Okay.
She played 3 nights at Soldier Field.
Wow, Jesus.
And I don't know if you saw, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I couldn't even name one of her songs. But regardless of that, she's obviously the hottest ticket out there right now.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen any of her stage performance or any of the live footage or anything at all. Because she showed me on her phone. I mean, obviously she shot some video. That production for her tour and her show, holy shit. That is just massive. Massive. I mean, she's got the big stage, and then she's got the big LED screens that are probably, I'm going to guess 10 stories, 5 stories, maybe 5 stories, at least 50 feet tall.
Right.
Not taller. And then she's got this long ass runway that goes out into the middle of the stadium. And the whole, there it is. And the whole deck of that stadium or that stage changes colors.
Yeah.
It changes all kinds of motifs and things and whatever. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, look at the size of this production.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that screen.
It's monstrous.
I know. And it's like, well,
I mean, it's to the top of the upper deck.
That's what I'm saying. It's at least 5 stories.
Yeah.
If not taller. And she was showing me, the people on the floor, even though they're close, they can't see the real thing going on. You definitely need to be up a level or two if you want to take the whole experience.
Mm-hmm.
But being on the floor, where as you can see all the people along the stage, they can't see what's going on up there.
I will say this stage is better than the Metallica stage. Have you seen the Metallica stage?
The one in the round?
That fucking sucks. Because they don't even have the big screen. They got like 4 or 6 posts that are round, and then there's like a little bit of video on the round part. But yeah, the Metallica stage blows.
Yeah. And,
I'm just,
so she was telling me about the show and then showing me on her camera, on her cell phone, the video that she took. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, look at the size of this production.
Well, it should be that produced for fucking $2,000 a ticket or whatever it costs.
The thing is she said that when she was one of the lucky ones that got tickets as soon as they went on sale.
Okay.
And she said their tickets were $99, and they were
like mine with the Metallica.
They were club level. And she was up on about the third tier, and she could see the whole production.
Yeah, can you imagine if you were sitting back here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can't see shit.
See nothing
unless that screen is 2-sided, and you can see it on the other side. But I'm sure it's not.
Mm-mm. Yeah, play a little bit of that though.
All right. Jesus, that's garbage.
I know, but look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, it's monstrous.
It is. And it's like, no wonder, they do three nights at a stadium, because just putting that up and tearing it down has got to take at least close to 2 days.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Well, I'm sure that's the same with the Metallica. That's why Metallica's doing the, Friday and Sunday. Because, well, I guess no, because it's already built. So I don't know why they're doing Friday and Sunday, just to fuck fans, I guess.
Well, the only time that the biggest stage or arena performance I ever saw was Pink Floyd on that Division Bell tour.
Sure.
Back in '94, and that was one of those deals where I think they had 3 of those setups because it took so long to set them up that they had to be building 2 of them ahead,
right?
In order to be up and going in time for the next show in the next town.
Yeah.
So that was a big production.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I honestly think that some of this shit is getting to be too big.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's just there's too much stage. I mean, it's I watched this Metallica show, so I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Okay.
I watched it yesterday because I'm trying to get myself hyped for the Metallica show. I am not hyped to see this. And I had convinced myself that I was going to get hyped to see it. I'm back to not thinking I'm going to stay for Metallica again. And I mean, they sound good, but the stage is too fucking big. I mean, look at that stage. Where are the guys? There's one over here somewhere.
I see. I think
there's one over here.
Kurt right there where you got your pointer.
Yeah, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, and the drums aren't even in sight.
Well, what is that grouping right there, the yellow?
Oh, maybe that's the drums. Maybe that is the drums.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just it doesn't look like a band.
Yeah, it's just like random dudes all spread out.
Yeah, look at how far James is away from Robert. That doesn't feel like Metallica.
Right.
It's too spread out for me. I just think it sucks. Look at that. He's a million miles from anybody. I think they're shaking hands because they haven't seen each other for fucking 30 minutes. They're on the other side of the stage. It's just there's too much stage. I get what they're trying to do, but I just hate it.
Well, at least they look cool.
Well, they look cool.
Yeah, they're not dressed like the drabby, down. They're actually wearing leathers and looking like a metal band.
Mm-hmm. And they sound pretty good. I mean, they definitely sound good. It's what? It's going to be game time decision for me. I'm going to be there, and depending on the energy that I get off the Pantera gig, is going to make the decision. But I'm back to there's no chance I'm staying.
Sure.
Fucking Saturday night to do Sunday. Just not happening. So.
We were covering a few weeks ago. We were talking about that female band, the pregnant chick that's open.
Oh, Nightwish girl.
Yeah,
Floor Jansen.
Yeah. Well, one of our listeners, Bill Addercliffe, I think, he left a comment about the stage because we were talking about that.
Yeah.
He goes, in total agreement with your opinion about the stage. First thing I thought on watching the first video, that the stage was garbage. It's way, way, way too big. Probably
it is.
Go down in the pantheon as the worst stage design ever. I'm a Nightwish Jansen Metallica fan, and I had to pay big money to see Floor and Metallica. That's a band, Floor.
Yeah, I guess. Floor Jansen.
Okay. I would be looking for a refund. This was also very unfair to the musicians who have to work this monstrosity.
Yeah.
I've seen enough footage to know that Floor, all 5 months pregnant, did her damnedest to sing to everyone, but working that stage meant that there was no real audience interaction beyond a handful in front of her.
Yeah.
No band interaction, and there's this crappy stadium audio. She was also moving all over the stage, but she would be like singing to a sedated mob with ADHD. I kept waiting for her to trip on the stairs while singing. Another problem, if you're in the seats, you would lose sight of the performers against the background of the audience on the other side.
Right.
Floor made a smart choice with that big black hairy vest so that at least they'd be able to see her against the sea of people. Good thing she's 6 foot and pregnant. Otherwise, she would have disappeared. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who thinks that the stage is crap. Also glad I didn't spend any money to watch this. What were they thinking?
I agree. The stage, look at this shit.
Yeah, it's like a race.
There they are coming on stage. Look at this.
It's like a racetrack.
Yeah. It's too fucking big.
You guys make it better, right?
I don't think in this case it is. I mean, honestly, if you're on the other side of this monstrosity, how do you know if that's the roadies or a band?
Is that her?
That's her.
Yeah.
And she's facing in instead of out.
Yeah, she's facing the pit.
Yeah. Yeah, what is this? See, they have these big things up top, but they're big, round, stupid things. I think this blows. I don't know what's going on with this guy's camera either. What a weird... It's like shifting sizes and stuff. Yeah, I'd be mad if I was there to see Floor Jansen. I would be furious.
Yeah. Especially
if I wasn't sitting right here. If I wasn't one of these fucking 100 people, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
This bullshit.
It's massive.
It's too big. Too big. This drummer, he probably doesn't even know he's still in the band. He probably thinks he's tuning up. I mean, dude, you want to talk about, boy, how much of a clusterfuck would it be if your in-ears went bad on this stage?
Yeah.
If, like, your in-ears ran out of power or something?
Right.
You would be... Because you would have no idea what the other guys are doing. How would you know? There's no monitors even. Oh, are these monitors?
Yeah, those are monitors.
Okay, so I guess there are monitors, but... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling this staging at all. Let me go into some other stuff. Look, so she's not even moving.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have all the microphones all around like Metallica does. She's stuck playing to the middle. How would you feel if you were these fucking guys?
Yeah.
They're getting nothing.
Yeah, the people around the outside perimeter get to see your back.
Yeah. The people that probably paid $2,000 a ticket. You know, all these people probably paid at least $500 to $1,000 a ticket. And they're not getting shit. They get to see fat girl pregnant ass.
Yeah, they got to fly that camera around.
Yeah, this sucks. Is that a drone camera? Yeah, it is.
It's on a cable. Is it a drone or is it on a cable?
I think that's a drone. It's not on a cable.
Like the NFL these days.
Oh, but it is Metallica.
Yeah.
But see, like, she's working her way around. She ain't singing to anybody on the... There she goes. Hey, there's people over here, too. What's up, everybody over here?
Yeah, look at me.
I haven't played to you in 8 minutes.
I'm on a pedestal.
Look at this. Jesus. But now she's so far away from her band. If you like the band, you're just fucking not seeing them. Yeah, this is... I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to seeing the Pantera guys all spread out. And I'm not going to get the big Pantera show with the big old fire, fire stage and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get this.
Hey, look, I could see you from the other side of the arena.
Yeah, great. And I don't think Phil Anselmo's going to be running around. I don't think he's going to be wandering around the stage. He's going to find one spot and stay there. Yeah, this stinks. I'm really not happy. Not happy that I spent the money on this.
No.
I mean, it may still turn out to be good, but we shall see, won't we?
Yeah.
But, all right, anyway, so that's that.
All right. So we went from fat guy talk to fat stage talk.
Oh, fat girl on stage.
Exactly.
It all relates.
All right. Well, I say we take a break and we'll
All right.
come back and do some more stuff. I hope everybody in the chat room has figured out how to listen to the show by now, since they seem to be a little inept in there.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
it's working. Work for me.
Work for me.
So it's working.
All right. I'll let you pick a tune.
All right. Slaughter.
Really?
Do You Know from The Wildlife.
I do like that song.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Do you know? All right. I can do that one. Let's see here. Slaughter. The Wildlife. There it is. All right. Well, we're going to play a few tunes. If you'd like to get a request in, just send them over to the email request at theclassicmetalshow.com. Request at theclassicmetalshow.com. And I'll do my best to get your request in. I know I didn't get to a few last week, but I ran out of time.
Well, this week's a new week.
So I'll do my best.
That's right.
All right. So here it is. It's Slaughter with Do You Know, exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.
Hey, this is